I bet you didn't know how easy it is to master roulette with the right strategy. Welcome to BetWise Academy, your ultimate destination for mastering casino strategies and improving your betting skills. Today, we will be walking you through another potentially winning strategy which can be added to your kit bag to give you all the best chances at winning next time you're at the roulette table. If you love our content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community for more tips and strategies. Let's dive into today's topic, the 6-line strategy for roulette. The 6-line strategy is a popular betting system in roulette that focuses on betting on 6 lines, or 2 rows of 3 numbers each. This method involves placing chips on the intersections that cover 6 consecutive numbers in 2 horizontal lines on the roulette table. This bet on majority of roulette table pays 5-1. Here's how the 6-line strategy works. There is a maximum of 6 lines on the standard roulette board. Since it pays 5-1, we will at most cover 5 6 lines. The strategy starts with us putting money on one 6 line, and for each loss we progressively cover more 6 lines. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then at maximum 5 6 lines. Following this logic, the math says we have less than 2% chance of ruin. With each win, we reset and go back to 1 6 line. The 6-line strategy is a progressing betting system which takes concepts from the martingale or Fibonacci, where after a loss, we press our bets bigger to regain losses. The sequence of betting units, which is ideal for regaining losses, can be remembered by the units 1, 2, 6, 20, 150, corresponding to each of the 1 to 5 sequences, based on the number of lines covered and the number of units required to bet. You can see the breakdown now on the screen, which also shows what the ROI at each sequence will look like, taking into account the amount spent up to that sequence. Now, I know all this maths can be kind of confusing, so what I have done is create an image of bet units per 6 lines based on the starting unit. I suggest pausing the video and taking a screenshot for easier reference. But if you would like this, leave a comment and we can save this and share it. Let's see the 6-line strategy in action with some real gameplay footage. Watch as we place our bets on the 6 lines and follow the betting system. Remember, the key is to stay consistent and stick to the strategy. This session we are showing has a few guidelines. 1. Our session is capped at 10 minutes. However, for this video we have sped things up. 2. Our bet unit is only 0.5%. This allows us to be able to cater for the 5th sequence in our bankroll. As you saw earlier, the 5th sequence is quite daunting. 3. Halfway through the game, I decided that every time we won, we changed the side that 6 lines started from. This was just to give the game some randomization. The probability of ruin remains the same. 4. We have captured the graph on the bottom left-hand corner, which shows our stake against our bankroll. The summary of the session was quite interesting. The first 5 spins were quite ordinary. Within the first 10 spins, we were faced with our first 5th sequence. This forced us to put a total of $3,750, which you could see from the spike meant if we had lost, we would have been ruined. Fortunately for us, we didn't, and we hit. For the next 7 or so minutes and 30 spins, the system was working as expected. We were hitting at most 3 losses before we won. This kept our balance growing in the right direction as seen by the linear trend line. At about spin 40, and almost at the very end of our session, we faced another make-or-break moment. We faced the dreaded 5th sequence again, which forced us to bet $3,750 again. Once again, a loss here would ruin us. Luckily for us, that didn't happen again, and we saved ourselves. This allowed us to end the session with $5,900, or 18% up for the session. Considering everything, that was a very positive session. Let's explore the benefits of using the 6-line strategy in Roulette. Structured approach. This strategy provides a clear plan, helping you make informed decisions. Manageable risk. It allows you to manage your risk effectively, slowly increase coverage on the board. The overall chance of ruin, losing all 5 sequences, is less than 2%. Steady growth. The betting sequence and bet units is structured so you are gaining in 3 out of 5 sequences. Now let's explore the issues of using the 6-line strategy in Roulette. Small gains. Due to the very steep 5th sequence, your bet unit compared to bankroll is usually relatively small. Risk of ruin. No matter how structured your approach, the outcome of each spin is ultimately unpredictable. This means that even with the 6-line strategy, you can still face significant losses. If you do hit ruin, it will usually end your session. Large bankroll. Due to the very steep 5th sequence, your bankroll will need to be able to cover all 5 sequences. Now let's look at a few tips which could improve the system. 1. Try to play on a single 0 table. This reduces the house edge. This tip applies to nearly every strategy. 2. On the 5th sequence, rather than limiting yourself to the advised bet size, it could be beneficial to go all in, since if you do hit ruin, you won't have enough to go again. 3. Be careful of 6-line bet size limits. Make sure your planned bet sizes across all 5 sequences fits into the table limits. In this video, we covered the essential information relating to the 6-line roulette strategy. We ran this strategy over 5 sessions, all using similar guidelines. 10-minute sessions, same bet unit percent, alternating 6-line ends. We have captured the outcome of those 5 sessions. You can see that 4 out of 5 sessions all ended up with gains of between 18 to 21%. In all sessions, we did face the 5th sequence at least once, if not twice in some sessions. Only one of those sessions ended up in ruin. Overall, we still ended up being 15% gain across all 5 sessions. Now on to the recap. The strategy is based around covering the 6-line bets and has 5 steps in the sequence. With each step progression, we increase the number of 6 lines we cover. The strategy requires a unit spend at each sequence being 1, 2, 6, 20, 150. It uses a progressive betting system to manage your bankroll. Start with a base bet, move along the sequence and bet amount after a loss, and revert to the base bet after a win. The strategy provides good coverage and the potential for high payouts, 5 to 1, but comes with the risk of needing a larger bankroll. We saw a live gameplay session of 10 minutes, which we started the bankroll with $5,000 and ended with $5,900. If you found this strategy helpful, don't forget to subscribe to BetWise Academy for more tips and strategies. Hit the like button and share this video with your friends who love roulette. Stay tuned for more exciting content.